You can clap if y'all want to.
And you want the Indian judge? Sitting?
Yeah, we can have a good time.
Then American.
Indian judge.
Yeah, we have a good time. Let's have a good time.
Live with the Larry Show.
Yeah. That.
Yes. Of course, me and Larry reality video show. And of course, one more time, we're going to have Stormin' Norm's football picks for the week of NFL 16. Take it away.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is a very exciting week. This is 16. We have 2 more weeks left to the season, so let's get it on. Without any hesitation, we're going to get our predictions up right now. I'd like to congratulate Larry for hitting 13 out of 16 in the big pot last week. Mr. Scott and myself, we hit 13 out of 16 also. All right, first game. The first game is in Jacksonville, Florida. The weather conditions should be beautiful, and I pick Indianapolis Colts over the Jaguars. The second game is in Dallas, Texas, and I pick the Baltimore Ravens to spank the Dallas Texans. Next we have a game in Cleveland, and I pick Cincinnati, even though Cleveland has a better overall record. Next we have a game in the Dome. We have 2 Dome teams playing in the Dome. We have the Detroit Lions against the New Orleans Saints. I pick the Saints in a rout over the Lions. Our 5th game is in Kansas City, where they replaced Carl Peterson, and I'm pretty sure that Herman Edwards is on his way out too. So with the sad situation there, I pick Miami Dolphins to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. Our next game, we have the hot Arizona Cardinals playing in New England. No comparison, Matt Castle to take them, New England, by a close game in New England. Our next game, no contest. San Francisco will whip the Rams. Our next game is going to be a nose-biter. I'm picking San Diego in a closely fought battle against Tampa Bay in Florida. Next we have what I consider the pick of the day. We have Pittsburgh Steelers playing in Tennessee, and I picked the Steelers by 2 touchdowns in Tennessee. Next we have the Buffalo Bills in Denver playing the Broncos. The Buffalo Bills couldn't beat Denver and Buffalo, so you know the Denver Broncos are going to take it. We have a red-hot team in the next game playing at Oakland Raiders. We have the Houston Texans, who have won 4 in a row. I picked the Houston Texans. Our next game is being played in Seattle, Washington, Mr. Ortiz's home state.
Go Seahawks.
And I pick, in a closely contested game, I pick the New York Jets over Seattle Seahawks. Now we have probably the best game of the weekend. It's a toss-up. I'm picking Atlanta Falcons over Minnesota in Minnesota. We have a game here, no contest. Philadelphia will smash the Redskins. We have another game here, no contest, because we're coming to a defensive and offensive balanced team is going to beat the Carolina Panthers in New York. That's the Giants. Our last game is in Chicago against the Green Bay Packers, and I pick, in a closely contested game, I pick the Chicago Bears. Well, that's my picks. Let's see what the champ, Larry the Legend, has to say on his picks.
You know I got to have a rebuttal to Stormin' Norm. And the reason why, because some of the picks may be predictable, but some are tricky. Just like the Cincinnati-Cleveland game, yeah, they both out of the playoff. They both going to get a top 10 picks in college. But you got Cincinnati and you got Cleveland. Cincinnati is picking up a momentum, and they're going to win that game. Also, the game San Diego and Tampa Bay is a must game for Tampa Bay, and they're going to be prepared for it, and they're going to beat San Diego. The other game you talked about was Atlanta and Minnesota. Now, for that quarterback, Jackson, and how he came alive down in Arizona, and how he blew up the defense of Arizona. You think for 1 minute he's going to blow up the Falcons? Well, the Falcons going down in Minnesota town. And also, Carolina and the Giants. What can you say? They both fighting for home field advantage throughout the playoff. Okay, the Giants, yes, they've been strong, they've been powerful, but here's was one thing. They've been having problems, and you can see it from the expression of Tom Coughlin, the head coach's face. And so get ready to see Carolina just walk in and steal a victory and steal home field advantage. Now, with that said, hey, just be ready for this coming week of football, and make sure, hey, you prepare to do your pro picks with Larry the Legend or Storm and Norm football picks. Now we're going to take a commercial, and the commercial is for the Sultan Center. The Sultan Center throughout Kuwait, they got different varieties of stores throughout Kuwait, and when you do go there, make sure you get your reward card. Your reward card help you pick up points, which help you pick up money. So prepare to go to Sultan Center, get good prices on food, pick up your reward card, pick up points, pick up money. And that's it with the Me and Larry show and a Storm and Norm football pick.
I'd like to say one thing before we close. Mr. Larry puts his money where his mouth is, and I think he made a foolish bet with Norm. He's got Detroit in the dome, and I've got New Orleans. So let's close the show with that, because I know I'll be getting at least 20 KD.
No, let's just close it with this. Hey, it may be a sucker bet, or it may be the upset of the week. So, let's see. It is on.
It is on.
All right.
The Larry Show. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you again next week.
Very good ad-lib.
Good lecturing. One Oxford University professor in Mr. Lorman, and other professor in Oxford University in the live. Thank you for your lecturing and your